Welcome to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. I'm Leigh. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that you're here. So for today, I have a mid-month spread for October for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. Before we begin, I have a disclaimer. This is a general reading, and it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, I encourage you to watch the videos for other signs in your chart. Tarot cards read energy, and energy is fluid, meaning these readings could focus on the past, present, or future, and the message may be flipped, opposite, reversed, or the situation could play out from the perspective of the cross-watcher. If you're interested in a personal reading, my contact information is in the description box below. Let's start the reading. Okay, Taurus. So for this mid-month spread, I pulled 3 oracle cards, or Spirit gave me 3 oracle cards to talk to you about some themes for this last half of the month, okay? Okay, so the first card we have is by the book. So this card is about getting along with others and understanding and respecting who they become as a result of their environment, culture, and experience. So this card is telling you that you need to find a middle ground that allows the relationship to flourish while honoring the individuality of the other person. Focus on doing things by the book instead of breaking the rules or pressuring others to conform to the way that you want them to be. If you do this, your connection with that person will deepen as a result. Okay, the second card is Milk and Honey. This card is about the connection and passionate romance between lovers, moments of understanding, and love with friends and family. And it says that all of those things are here for you to savor right now. Spirit is telling you that your heart's calling is going to be answered. You just need to remember to be grateful. Okay, and the last card is Peace. So Peace is saying that when 2 people are in alignment with each other, there's harmony and peace between them. Spirit is saying with this card that peace is yours, Taurus, and you should savor it. Okay, so let me remove these and we'll get started with the reading. Okay. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for mid-month October. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for mid-month October. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for mid-October. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for mid-month October. We have the Justice card. Okay. 7 of Cups. Okay, this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, mid-month October. Mid-month October. Okay, we have 8 of Swords. This is for mid-month October. Have Judgment. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, mid-month October. All of these, Spirit. Okay, we have the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles. Okay, so the King of Pentacles. Okay. So no 4 of Swords. Okay. Okay, this is for Taurus, Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. The Lovers. Okay. Okay, and the 8 of Pentacles. The overall energy for this reading for mid-month October, Taurus, is the Chariot. So the Chariot talks about overcoming obstacles, victory, success. For the first row, which represents the recent past, we have Justice, Seven of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. So Justice can talk about wanting to balance out a relationship or karmic justice. Seven of Cups talks about having options, decisions, or confusion. Eight of Swords can talk about being in your head about something, okay? The second row, which represents the present, we have Judgment, the Hierophant, King of Pentacles. So Judgment can talk about wanting to have a do-over in a relationship. The Hierophant can talk about wanting to have a higher level love, like marriage. This is also the marriage card. And then the King of Pentacles can also talk about having a long-term, secure, committed relationship. And the last row, we have, this is the immediate future. We have the Tower, the Lovers, and the Eight of Pentacles. So the Tower can talk about sudden big changes in a relationship. The Lovers can talk about having a soulmate relationship with someone. And then the Eight of Pentacles can talk about working hard at something, okay? So we're going to start out with the Chariot by clarifying, okay? Okay, why is the Chariot here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have Two of Pentacles. Anything else? Okay, we have the Chariot. Anything else for the Chariot? Anything else for the Chariot? Okay, we have the Tower. Anything else? Okay, so the overall energy for your reading for mid-month October, Taurus, as I said before, is the Chariot. The Chariot can talk about overcoming obstacles. It can also talk about victory, success, like moving forward in life, okay? We have 3 clarification cards. The first clarification card is the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles can talk about going back and forth about something, trying to make a decision. It can also indicate juggling, like you can juggle a relationship, juggle, or juggle people. I think in this case, it's talking about trying to make a decision about something, okay? The next clarification card is the Tower. So the Tower is talking about a big, irrevocable change that occurred in a relationship. So this, to me, would mean a breakup, for example, okay? So the Two of Pentacles was saying that you were going back and forth, trying to make a decision about a breakup in a relationship, okay? And then the last clarification card is the Chariot card. I forgot to tell you with the first Chariot that the Chariot card, it's a Cancer energy, okay? So someone you may have been dealing with, or you may be a Cancer, or you may be a cross watcher, okay? So the Chariot is just reinforcing the information about the Chariot is that you were going back and forth about something, trying to make a decision about a breakup, and you're just moving forward with your life, okay? So now we're going to go to the recent past, and we're going to clarify the Justice card. Why is the Justice card here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. Why is the Justice card here, please, Spirit? Okay, Judgment. Anything else for Justice? So the first card we have in the recent past is the Justice card. This is Libra energy. So Justice can talk about karmic justice. It can talk about actual court battles, or it can talk about trying to balance out a situation in a relationship, which is what I think this is talking about. So Justice is pretty much Spirit saying that if you were treated badly in your relationship, your last relationships, or all your relationships with other people, divine intervention is going to step into your love life and balance things out for you, okay? Okay, so the first clarification card we have is the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles can represent an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart. So we're talking Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So this, to me, Taurus, is representing some love offer. You receiving some type of love offer from someone, okay? Second clarification card is Judgment. So Judgment is talking about you judging someone, or someone judging you too harshly, okay? And so in this instance, with you being single, it is Spirit telling you not to judge other people, other potential partners that you may be, encountering, not to judge them too harshly, okay? because with the Justice card, because Spirit is trying to balance out your relationship situation, okay, by giving you some sort of justice, but you have to help Spirit along. So I'm seeing here in the recent past, you were getting, or you have been getting offers from someone, or you've been giving an offer to someone else. But the Judgment card is telling me that it's possible that you may have been judging these people too harshly, okay? So next we're going to move to the Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have the Lovers. Anything else for the Seven of Cups? And the Devil. Okay. Okay. With the second card in the recent past is the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups can talk about having options, having choices, and being confused. So in this reading in the recent past, this card is telling me that you've had options. You've had people coming after you in the recent past, trying to, possibly date you, be in a relationship with you, or vice versa. You may have been going after other people, and you may have had many different options and been confused because of the fallout from this past relationship that you had, that was signified by the Chariot and clarified by the Tower. Okay. Okay. The first clarification card is the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. And this card is talking about a soulmate relationship. In the recent past, you had a soulmate relationship. This was a relationship that checked all the boxes. So you vibed with this person on every level, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. And this was the type of relationship that everyone aspires to. Okay. So you had a soulmate relationship with someone, Taurus, in the past, is what this is saying. Okay. And the second clarification card is the Devil. This is Capricorn energy, and the Devil can talk about third-party situations. So this is like the third or fourth week we're encountering this card. Okay, Taurus? Okay, so third-party situations can be a person or they can be a thing. And normally with the Devil card, it's usually a thing. So this can talk about codependency, bouts of depression, drug addiction, alcoholism, bottling up your feelings, anything that like disrupts your lifestyle or that gets so bad to the point that it starts to trickle over into the other parts of your life. So this basically in essence talks about you giving too much attention to something in your life. Okay. Like I said, it could be, or something in your life taking up too much of your attention. Okay. So if you're dealing with a third party situation, you know what it is. And as I always say, I hate to repeat myself, but the card keeps coming up. Okay. So whatever this third party situation is, Taurus, you know what it is and you need to deal with it. Okay. You need to address it, because the longer you sit on it, the longer you try to be in denial about it, the longer you don't do anything about it, it's going to continue to take over other parts of your life. And then by the time you get into another relationship with someone, it is not going to work. The relationship is going to fail. Okay? A proper, balanced, happy relationship involves two people who are healed. Not completely healed, but healed enough to the point that they don't let things like a third-party situation get out of hand and rip apart other parts of their lives. Okay? Okay, so I digressed. With the devil is telling me that you had this soulmate relationship in the past, but because of a third-party situation, in part, there was, some kind of breakdown in the relationship. Okay, and it ended over here. It's telling me with the Tower. All right. Okay, now we're going to clarify the Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. Anything else for the Eight of Swords? Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. Anything else for the Eight of Swords? Anything else for the Eight of Swords? Okay, Justice. Okay, the third card for the recent past is the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is telling me that in the recent past, you were in your head about something, Taurus. So I'm assuming it has to do with, you know, these options you're getting, or, you know, being confused about the whole situation. It's possible that you're not even wanting to deal with anybody because of this bad breakup that you had in the recent past. Okay. But the Eight of Swords is all about programming. It's all about illusion, because whatever's going on in your head, 9 times out of 10, it's not the same thing that's happening in reality. It's like when you make mountains out of molehills, okay? So with the Eight of Swords, you want to start to catch those thoughts that are going on in your head, because this can talk about thoughts of a cyclical nature that go round and round and round in your head. Like with the Devil, paired with the Devil card, this card could be talking about some type of obsession, like obsessive thoughts. So it could be you, your partner in the past, or the both of you could have been having these obsessive thoughts about each other, okay? But if it's not obsessive thoughts, whatever it is you're thinking about, this is stuck energy. So in order for you to get unstuck, you're going to have to work on these thoughts that are in your mind, because if they're keeping you stuck like this, 9 times out of 10, they're unhealthy, and you need to put in the work and do the work to change them, okay? Okay, the first clarification card is the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, okay? This is a card that tells me that you were really hurt in this past relationship that you went through, that's signified by the Chariot and the Tower, okay? So with the Nine of Wands, it could have been that either you, your partner, or the both of you may have been carrying baggage from past relationships where you got wounded, and you could have brought it into this, you know, relationship in the recent past you had together, and that could have had a negative effect on the relationship and caused it to break down, okay? Okay, the next clarification card is the Queen of Wands. This is a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. So I'm talking Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this card to me is representing you, Taurus, and you like getting control of the situation, because the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands is about her business, okay? Male or female. She handles her stuff, and she doesn't take crap off of anybody, okay? So this is the type of person where if you come at her the wrong way, she's not having it. She'll turn around and walk away, okay? So this is to me is that it just seems like whatever was going on in this relationship, you just got sick of it, Taurus, and you just got to the point where you weren't having it anymore, okay? Okay, last clarification card is Justice. Again, we're talking about Libra energy, and it came up at the beginning of the recent past. And like I said, it talks about balancing out relationships. So this card is just telling me, since it's coming up a second time, that there was a lack of balance in this relationship. There was something going on where it was not completely balanced, and that was the reason for the Tower and for the breakdown and the breakup, okay? Okay, so we're moving forward to the present, and we're going to start with the Judgment card. Okay, why is the Judgment card here, please, Spirit? This card. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. Is there anything else for Judgment? Okay, we have the Emperor. Anything else for the Judgment card? Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Anything else? Okay. So now we're at the present. And we have the Judgment card, okay? So the Judgment card, as I said before, when it appear to clarify justice. That judgment can mean that you were, I guess in the past you were judging your partner too harshly, or they were judging you too harshly, or both. Or like in the present sense, it can talk about you judging potential partners or potential suitors too harshly, okay? And for some of you, the Judgment card can be saying that maybe you want to have a do-over with this relationship that ended in the past, or it could be your ex-partner is wanting to have one, okay? So first clarification card is the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles, like I say, aces are blessings. This is a blessing from the universe, giving you a fresh new start in love, okay? Second clarification card is the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries energy, and the Emperor can talk about an older partner. So an older possible potential suitor that could be around you. And it can also talk about needing to be more open with your feelings. And I think that that's one of the meanings that are appropriate for this card, because you have the Nine of Wands. You're showing up in the recent past as the wounded warrior, because you've gotten hurt. So this card is just saying you have to remember, relationships are about stepping into each one like you didn't have the one before. Like whatever happened in the past was in the past, okay? Okay, last clarification card is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords can talk about rest, recuperation. It can also talk about you, it's like the baby hermit. So it can also talk about self-introspection, like you going within to find the answers and just thinking about your life in regards to relationships, okay? Okay, so let's move forward to the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have the Ten of Wands. Anything else for the Hierophant? Why is the Hierophant here, please, Spirit? Anything else? Ace of Wands. Anything else? Okay. Two of Swords. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Okay, now we've come to the middle card in the spread. If you watched any of my other videos, I always talk about this card. This card tells me what the spread is actually about. To me, this is the most important card in the spread. So the Hierophant, this is your energy, Taurus, okay? And the Hierophant, it's the wedding card. It can talk about traditions. It can talk about marriage. Like I said, weddings. It can talk about you wanting to have a higher level of commitment in a relationship, okay? Okay, so the first clarification card is the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands, this is the second ace you've gotten in the spread, Taurus, and it talks about, like I said, aces are blessings, and this is the universe blessing you with a brand new start, a fresh new start in love, okay? Oh, and I forgot to tell you with this Ace of Pentacles, it's not only a fresh new start in love, it's a committed relationship as well, okay? Okay, the second clarification card is the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords, twos are always about choice in tarot. So with the Two of Swords, there is some type of decision that you're trying to make, okay, about this situation, okay? So it can talk about being at a stalemate and you sitting on the fence because sometimes the decision that you want to make is too painful and it just causes you to, you know, sit on the fence and not make it. And like I said, it can also talk about you holding yourself back because if you can look at the woman, she has the 2 swords and they're crossed across her chest right in front of her heart, okay? Okay, last clarification card is the 10 of Wands. And I think this is one of the reasons why the situation, why with the 2 of Swords, this is a hard decision for you to make about this situation because the 10 of Wands can talk about something being a burden. Okay, so it can talk about a relationship becoming a burden. Okay, so it could be because you're doing all the work, you're doing what you need to do in order to carry the situation, and the other person is doing nothing. It's possible that it could be because of that. Okay. So with the Hierophant, this card is telling me that you want a relationship that's going to give you a higher level of commitment, right? And the universe is going ahead and giving you a fresh start in love so you can find that higher level of commitment. But relationships seem to be a burden to you, okay? It seems like you have so much on your plate that you don't have time for a relationship or room left on your plate for a relationship, okay? And with the 2 of Swords, you have a decision to make. Like, I guess whether you want to make time for it or not, but the 10 of Wands is telling you if you want a relationship, you want a long-term committed relationship, you're going to have to make time for it, okay? That's what the 10 of Wands is telling you. And then, like I said, with the 2 of Swords, you need to just go ahead and make the decision if this is what you really want. Because if you don't put yourself out there, like I said, the universe can give you as many aces as you know, as it can. And it can try to do what it can, but it can't make you do your part. You have to do your part if this is what you really want, is a long-term committed relationship, because it's possible, but it's going to take some effort on your part, okay? Okay, so we're going to move forward to the King of Pentacles. Okay, why is the King of Pentacles here, please? Okay, we have the 5 of Wands. Is there anything else for the King of Pentacles? Okay, we have Knight of Cups. Anything else for the King of Pentacles? This card, Spirit. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Anything else for the King of Pentacles? Anything else? Okay. Okay, last card is the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so the last card in the present is the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles can represent earth energy or someone with a lot of earth in their chart. So we're talking Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, so the King of Pentacles to me is the male archetype for lifetime partner. Okay, so this is the person who is very stable, very grounded, very structured. They have a lot of stability and security. You know, they're financially secure as well as, you know, emotionally, mentally secure on all the levels. Okay, so this card is talking to me about you wanting, it's reinforcing with the Hierophant that you want a higher level of love, a committed and long-term stable partnership with someone, okay? So we have 4 clarification cards. The first clarification card is the 5 of Wands. So the 5 of Wands can talk about conflict. It can be outer conflict or inner conflict. With this, I think this is inner conflict with you. It's a struggle because you want this relationship, but it's like part of you don't, you know, part of you doesn't want it because of all the things you'll have to go through, I guess, in order to get it. Okay. Next clarification card is the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups can represent a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart. So we're talking Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Knight of Cups is a romantic offer. So either you're giving someone an offer, Taurus, or someone is giving you an offer. Okay. Next clarification card is the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands can represent a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. So we're talking Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. So with the Knight of Wands, it's the same thing. This person is giving you an offer or you're giving them an offer. And one thing I want to point out about the Knight of Wands is the Knight of Wands can also be player energy. And this would be someone who is in and out, non-committal, and someone who just doesn't have any staying power. Okay, they'll be there for 5 minutes and then gone the next 15. Okay, last clarification card is the Five of Pentacles. So this card can talk about feeling left out in the cold. So it is possible that either you are feeling left out in the cold, Taurus, or you're making these people that are coming after you, these potential suitors that are represented by the Knights, you could be making them feel left out in the cold. Okay. Okay, so we're going to move forward to the immediate future, and we're starting with the Tower. Why is the Tower here, please, Spirit? Why is the Tower here, please? Okay, we have the Six of Cups. Anything else for the Tower, please? These two cards, Spirit. Okay, we have the Two of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, is there anything else for the Tower? Okay. Okay, in the immediate future, the first card we have is the Tower. So the Tower is, like I said, it's all about irrevocable change, something that happens in a situation or in a relationship where things will never be the same. So in this situation, this Tower to me is talking about you reuniting with someone. Okay, so it causes anything that happens in your life that causes it to change some kind of way. A lot of times will be signified by the Tower. Okay, so the first clarification card is the Six of Cups. So the Six of you reuniting with someone from the past, or it could be someone from a different lifetime, that type of past relationship, or it could be someone who is from the area that you grew up in as a child. Okay. Next clarification card is the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is like a baby lover's card. Okay. The Two of Cups can talk about having a connection with someone, starting a relationship with someone where you have mutual attraction and a strong connection. And it can also talk about reuniting with someone from the past, just like the Six of Cups is. Okay. Next clarification card is the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands can talk about fast communication coming in. It's also a manifestation card. And in this case, I think it's talking about communication. Okay. Last clarification card is the Eight of Swords. So we're back in our heads about this situation with this person coming back from the past, Taurus. Okay. So you have several different options because you have that Knight of Cups and you have the Knight of Wands. And then at the beginning, in the recent past, you had the Knight of Pentacles. So you do have a lot of different options, and this may cause you to get into your head in the immediate future and be confused about them all. But like I said, remember, it's programming. A lot of it's programming. A lot of it's making mountains out of molehills, and you need to like really sift through your thoughts and, you know, decide which thoughts are serving you, which ones aren't, and kind of do some spring cleaning. Okay. Okay. Next, we're moving to the Lovers card. Why is the Lovers here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. Anything else for the lovers? Anything else for the lovers, please? Okay. After the Tower, we have the lovers. So this is what the Tower moment was about. You getting into a relationship with someone. And this is a soulmate relationship. It's just like this Lovers card from the recent past. It talks about a relationship that checks all the boxes. You vibe with this person on every level. Okay. You have two clarification cards. The first card is the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands can talk about standing your ground, or it could also be, this card could also be talking about your potential suitors, saying that you have a bunch of different ones. You're getting a lot of attention. So anyone that wants to be with you is going to have to fight for you, is what this card is saying. Okay. Last clarification card is the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups can talk about walking away from something. So in this situation, it could be that you're walking away from these, you know, thoughts you've been having, these circular thoughts that you've been having that are, you know, not doing you any good. It's possible that you could be walking away from that, okay? Or walking away from being single into being in a relationship. Okay, next we're going to do Eight of Pentacles. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here, please, Spirit? Okay, we have the Hermit. Anything else for the Eight of Pentacles? Okay. Okay, the last card is the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles can talk about putting in work, working on yourself, or working on this relationship that you have signified by the lovers. Because like I said, the lovers is a choice. I forgot to tell you that. It's not just you get into a relationship, you're making a choice to do so, okay? So like I said, with the Eight of Pentacles, it can just talk about you and the person that you get into this relationship with, just putting in the work and working on the relationship, okay? But it can also talk about working on yourself, and I think it's talking about that as well, because the one and only clarification card for the Eight of Pentacles is the Hermit. So this is Virgo energy. This talks about self-reflection, self-introspection, like just going within for the answers. It can also talk about enlightenment, and it could be that now that you're back in this relationship, you're trying to do the work to make sure that you stay grounded, that you deal with your third-party situation if you have anything going on, or, you know, so on and so forth, okay? Okay, so before you go, Taurus, I want to see if I can get a couple of oracle cards from Spirit to further clarify your reading. One moment. Okay, this is for Taurus. Card is New Love. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, that coincides with the Lovers card that we have down here, okay? This is for Taurus. Second card, Reconciliation. It says someone from your past is returning to your life, okay? So don't get upset, Tauruses, if this is, you thinking it's someone from this life. It may not be someone from this life. It could be someone from another lifetime, you know, that's coming back, okay? Okay, Tauruses, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you. My contact information is in the description box if you'd like to book a personal reading. And don't forget to hit the like button to subscribe and to hit the notification bell to know when I post new readings. Have a good day, night, or evening. And thank you for letting me read for you. And we out.